Hold on. Oh. Can you see that? If you're anything like me, the best way to end the day is to watch some spooky stuff at night, or at the very least, something a little bit interesting or different. So I've got my warm cup of hot chocolate and I'm ready to get the goosebumps. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Mr. here. Hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. And welcome back to another spooky video. So this video comes from Nuke's Top 5 and it is scary videos to make you cry like a little baby. It's funny how he knows. So without further ado, if this video is too scary for you, bring a friend or bring a dog. Otherwise, you can just pull up a chair next to me. Let's do this. Nuke's Top 5. Let's go.
This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely.
I'm watching. Oh, what's with the red lighting? I don't like that hairdo much. So did I, Ashley. So did I. I don't even know how to describe what I felt just then. Okay. Note that the doll was untouched. I'm gonna go back here and have a look at that. Check that out. Check it out. Watch this. It's like that thing's made of cement. Got a cat hair in my glasses. Okay. Okay, that's... It's a little aggressive.
Now, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll. Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted, but perhaps her house is. However...
Yeah, actually, did you consider that, homeowner? Whatever your name is. What if you just think it's the doll, but it's your house? Okay, people died there. Maybe.
Others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll.
It is.
And some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think?
Well, honestly, it was a little bit, it was intriguing at first, I'll say that. But then when the shell started getting thrown like really aggressively, I think it's all just an elaborate hoax. Anyway, if you got different thoughts, let me know down in the comments.
Intruders. A young woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment. But not long after, as she is recording herself practicing a new dance routine, something happens that is truly terrifying.
Oh. Hi? Did it say, well, hi?
Remember? We're friends.
What?
No, I don't remember.
Wait, a real person.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Who opened the door that she was running to? What the heck? Hold on, I know there's a weird guy, but just check this out.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Who opened the door? Who opened the door? Who? And also, if she's going out the front door to the thing to get out, where did he come in from?
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her frightening experience, observant viewers noticed something very strange.
Yeah.
As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
That's what
Please
I'm
get out of my
saying.
apartment. Please get out of my apartment. Please get to my apartment.
In a situation like that, I don't think you would even notice the door open. I think it's just instant, get out of here, door's open, cool, let's go. Like, you know.
Jeanette says that she has no idea how this could have happened.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't.
Okay, so she's skeptical, which makes me believe it a bit more. Unless that's the plan.
It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
So now let's cut ahead to a few days later. Jeanette and her friend are unboxing some of her belongings as she continues to move into her new apartment. But her friend sees something that gives her the chills.
What?
I saw him in here.
You saw a man in my bedroom?
He was right there between the green table and the bed, against the wall like this.
No.
Jeanette's friend says that she saw a man just standing in the bedroom. But now, the man is gone. A few days later, and again Jeanette hears some strange noises from somewhere in her apartment. What happens next is pure
Oh, look at him! Look at it! Look. I just want to pat your little face. Cute.
nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel. I think there's a spiritual war between good and bad going on in her house, okay? There's things trying to scare her, potentially harm her, and there's also things opening doors to get her out of harm's way. What is going on here? Wait, was that something on the bed? Okay, I thought it was like imprints on the bed as if someone's standing on it. Wait, who was it?
Jeanette considers running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed. As she
if that's your bum cheek sitting making that indent, you really got bigger problems. Unless it's a skeleton. A skellington, maybe. Who am I to judge?
runs out of the room in fear, she turns, and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette says that she is now terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do.
Well, Jeanette, I'll give it to you, okay? If this isn't fake, I mean, if it is, you got some good skills, because I don't know how you do that to the bed. Hollowed out your bed somehow and got something to pull down on the top material from inside to create. You know what I mean? I don't know.
A hug goodbye.
Oh, sweet.
A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day, as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
Just an average day.
Can I go, Grandma's? Come on. Let's go.
What's happening?
I want you.
What do you mean?
She's got kind of so bad. Yeah.
Dada! I'm just hugging me. Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait.
What?
No. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom's got one. Okay.
What, Daddy?
Ooh.
That's what I was just about to ask. What did you say, bud? Can you say bye to you?
I said bye. I said bye, Daddy.
Okay, first of all, that's awfully sweet and sad, okay? I'm sorry about the loss. Second of all, do you see the size of these things? What are they called again? Goosebumps. Oh. Chicken humps, chicken skin. Anyway. Third of all, I noticed that he said, Daddy's hugging me what? Like he was surprised. The little what at the end is almost like it was unexpected. He was like, oh, this is happening. Like, look.
Just hugging me. Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait.
What?
No. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom's got one. Okay.
Okay, I could just be wrong. Or is this just such a habit? He's so used to saying goodbye to his father and getting a hug from his dad. Either way, yeah, pulling on the heartstrings, man.
Bud, can you say bye to you?
I said bye. I said bye, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Now, Sissy posted the video because she thought it was just a little odd and kinda cute that her son was talking to his dad who passed away. She made no claims that the clip was paranormal, but when she posted the video online, viewers began to point out that there also seemed to be a strange voice in the clip. A
Here we
voice that
go.
they thought might actually be the little boy's father.
Look at him. You know, looks can be deceiving sometimes, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that this guy's a good dad. Look at him. He's so happy. Look at the baby. He's like, what's going on? Anyway.
Getting from beyond.
Let's
Now,
listen.
I'll enhance the audio and listen carefully just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dada! I'm just hugging me.
A quiet voice seems to whisper, "Honey,"
Yeah.
and the boy seems to look around as if searching for who said it. Even stranger, he seems to think that it's the voice of his deceased father and actually walks over as if his dad is standing nearby on the porch. The little boy says, "Daddy hugging me." And again, a strange, quiet voice seems to whisper back.
Again?
Dada! I'm just hugging me. Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
I am.
I think my mom's got
Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
Or was that an extra squeak at the door? I'm really just trying to keep it real with you guys. Yeah.
Daddy hugging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom.
I think that one was the door, you know. And also, when it said honey, that did sound like a person saying honey, but it sounded like a woman, at least to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the voices specifically.
So did little Clarence actually encounter the spirit of his deceased dad, saying hello and giving him a quick hug? Clarence seems to think so. But as usual, you decide.
What, Daddy?
Which board?
I don't know. That board The Ouija board. A Luigi, a pasta, a pizza. See, I feel like I'm almost disrespecting the clip if I just say that it wasn't a voice. You know, just because it's a sensitive topic. I don't want to offend anyone or break anyone's heart. But I feel like that may have been explainable and it may have just been the kid just remembering the times. Take that back, actually. I don't know. Let's go. Number 6.
A woman is doing a solo investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda that she believes inhabits the home.
If you're binge watching my videos, by the way, they are very long. Make sure to stay hydrated.
But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that she might be in contact with something much more sinister.
Am I dealing or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my God.
M.
I'm trying to take deep breaths.
What was it? What was the sound?
Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my God. The demon it's trying to say. I know I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The board is moving. Oh my God, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a strange sound from the floor above her and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly,
Yeah, see, that's my problem as well. You know, I don't know when to stop. Like, you know, I would just, yeah.
Ouija board flies off the table and finally she decides that she has had about enough and she just gets out of there. A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be haunted.
Wait, no, did Nuki Nuke really just pull the little fluky fluke, the tricks? I didn't even see the numbers change saying what this clip was called. What are your thoughts on that Ouija board clip and the lady with her nose bleeding? Her reaction seemed genuine. Yes, you can fake blood noses and stuff. And yes, you could just get someone to pull the board with a string. I know everyone in the comments is going to tell me, okay, don't play with Ouija boards. I won't, but I have in the past. And the only one time I have ever touched a Ouija board is the one time I never touched one again. It went really weird. So yeah, if fake clip or not, don't mess with stuff, especially if you're not ready for what could happen or how freaked out you could get, anything like that. If you're just not prepared, don't do it.
She just gets out of there. A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be haunted. He's a bit unnerved by the spooky surroundings, but nevertheless, he decides to try to contact any nearby spirits with a Ouija board.
He'll be fine. He's got an American flag on his hat. He's gonna be okay.
As you might expect, it did not go well.
I just heard something move outside the tent.
If something touches the tent, mate, if you see fingers pushing through, oh, I'll tell ya.
Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session.
Oh! Yeah, he's got this. You got this, man.
I don't see anything. That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if...
Stacy.
What the was that?
Stacy. Oh. You know the fish that makes the funny noise, like the ha? That's what it sounded like. This is a serious situation, guys. Stop joking.
Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was.
And then
I
Stacy.
don't know if I want to know what the hell that was.
I think it wants you to know.
What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave.
Good idea, man.
Let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo begins to freak out from the strange sounds that seem to surround his tent and decides it's time to leave.
Okay. Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay.
You know the worst part too? Actually, no. I take that back already. The worst part would be sitting inside a tent with a light on so you can't see what's around you in the darkness on the outside of it. But the second worst part is walking down this area. Look at this place, man. That's gotta be spooky.
I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the What the
Did it come through on
that?
Through audio?
Nope. Let's just go. There's the exit.
Because I jumped at him jumping. I didn't hear anything.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon.
We're just straight on to the next one. It's just like I've just woken up twice or something, like at the same time. I don't know. Do you think that was real? It's the noise that it made was very strange. His jump back genuine reaction inside of the tent seemed pretty genuine. I'm struggling to figure out if there's anything in there that's kind of obviously fake or not. I don't know. Not sure what to think. Let's see what we got next.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but didn't sign off properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home. One night, he awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Hold on a second. Oh. Can you see that? I swear I've either seen this clip or it's awfully similar. There was a video I made where I swear it's the exact same house as one of my old ones. I'm not even kidding you. This looks exactly the same. And the weird thing is, the Ouija board situation I was talking about, it wasn't done in that house, but I also hadn't signed off. Okay, we never could. We never got to. Okay. Okay, this looks like a different setup of the house now, but...
A strange pale face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendan approaches, there's nothing there. Now terrified, he tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him. Brendan Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the Ouija board again. And thankfully, the supernatural incidents in his home have slowly stopped occurring.
Okay, now you do the numbers, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, that was definitely spooky. I don't think it was real. I don't think it was, but, that got me. That got me good, man. Did that get you? Did you jump? If you jumped, comment down in the comments, jump. If you're still watching right now, comment down in the comments, jump. Okay? I'm gonna reply a ghost emoji to each one of you. Oh, let's continue. That got me good.
Abandoned or not?
Definitely.
A guy who calls himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. The collection of old buildings were built on the site of the former Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887. Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Chillin'.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here? What the?
Yeah, for quite a while.
After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for ancient church congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Even though the center has been closed down for years, there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
There's more.
Okay.
If you've ever read up about Cherokee and just all things related to that, you know there's a lot of history and stuff. That's a terrible explanation. Just go and have a look.
Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our
Behind the stove?
in both languages, Cherokee and English. And we have a completely Cherokee audience.
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears.
Yeah, that wasn't reflection either. Wait, did I see it cut off through this part of the shadow as well? Not shadow. What's that? What is it called actually? Is that the greatest history? History? Is that the greatest question in history? What is this part of the shadow called? The reflection. Where there's it's not reflecting anymore. It's, yeah, blocked out. It's probably the stupidest question. But this part here that is blocked out, I swear I saw it go through there as well.
To glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some viewers say it looks like a girl in a white gown, but what do you see? Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here?
Maybe.
You decide.
If you've ever done anything with reflections, I don't know. I have no examples, by the way. I really don't. A reflective surface, something blocking the light that's causing it to have a reflection. You don't get light in that area that's blocked off. There's no reflection there anymore. Or a very small amount anyway, but it's always coming from what's blocking it. Which there's not some white thing flying past his phone, between the phone and the reflection. So, I don't know. What is that? That's a really cool one. Besides his fart, that was spooky.
Driven to the grave.
Oh.
A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard. He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
People gotta learn to slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones.
Yeah.
Real lucky. Hello? You alright? You okay?
And it stops.
What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Mark hears creepy, unexplained sobbing as he approaches the car, but then it suddenly seems to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation, but Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself, but he did provide a pretty simple update.
Okay.
Well, I finally got an update for you on that cemetery video.
Okay, so they've... Is that just the sound effects and music Nuke is using? Or was there like whispering? I think it might have been the music. They fixed the fence.
They fixed that fence.
They did.
Now, this video was filmed 3 years ago, and to this day, Mark claims that the video he captured is 100% real and that he can explain it.
He doesn't seem like a, you know, dude that's gonna go, let's put in a little fake clip here. Let's trick all the viewers. He seems like the kind of guy that's just like, yeah, this happened, that happened as well. I don't know what to think of it. Anyway, here you go, might as well upload it. It's kind of interesting, I guess. That's the kind of guy he seems like, which is a cool guy, by the way. He seemed like he genuinely thought someone was there. Maybe he didn't know how recent the crash was and he thought, oh, I better go and check up on this. Are you okay, ma'am? Yeah, that's cool.
But let me know what you think.
You okay?
I don't know.
The hell?
It could just be all phones have little bits of equalization and stuff going on in their audio recordings, unless you turn it off and record raw, which sounds terrible, by the way. It could just be that, but it almost did sound like the crying was a clip, actually. I don't know what to think.
A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window.
Oh, big chunky nun. Old witch. Okay, hold on. The way that knelt down, you could see it clearly. It had to adjust its up position, its top half position, to account for it bending its knee. Look at this. It's like, oh, let me just quickly, oh, that's right, I've got knees. Oh, there we go. Out of sight.
The couple looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. I don't even have any words.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens.
Okay. No, you need to go in there and you need to check what's going on, because you can't just leave us hanging. I know it's a tough thing to do. If it really happened, scary, yes, of course. You need to go in there and we need to know that there's not someone in there. A real person faking it is what I mean. You need to check that shit.
Are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing that hides in the shadows? You decide.
I think her boyfriend is the shadow. I think he's doing it. That's my honest opinion. If it's not, I apologize, because I know how much it sucks when people don't believe you about something. So I'm sorry. Anyway, let me know as well what your thoughts. Let's go.
Scurry videos.
Scurry.
These are videos that are sort of in the scary video genre, but they're just kind of silly, and also they're all about doggies.
Doggies. Yeah, doggies. Well, the good thing is, at the end of this video, if you do actually partially poop your pants and you are partially scared to go to bed after this, well, we've got some fun stuff at the end. Me, though, I have to edit. It is already 11:37 p.m. and I've got to edit this, and then I've got to go to bed at about 3 a.m.
So, first up, a man is watching a horror movie when very strange things start to happen nearby.
Yes, it's good, because I'm here for my piece that slice my
It's such a fake reaction. Someone help the dog. Poor guy.
Bro, I'm literally watching a horror movie. What the hell?
Alright, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary. Poor doggy. Next, a man leads his little French bulldog back inside his apartment building, but someone has just set up a spooky Halloween decoration at the end of the hallway.
Oh, what is it, man?
Dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe you should go check that out alone.
I think he's like, Dad, should we do so? Is that okay? Should I be barking? Protect or no? I don't know. Oh, what a cute dog.
And this one, the caption says it all. If your dog is scared, you should be scared.
Yeah. Oh.
And finally, a woman introduces her new doll to her cute little pug named Augie.
I think it's actually, it's very concerned, and I think it's actually also scared. It doesn't want to run away too fast because it's close.
But can this little dog sense something about the doll that we can't? Nah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time.
Yeah, go and check out Nuke. He's cool. I love Nuke. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Well, you don't have to, but yeah. I've had a big day. I really have. But this video, after that jump scare especially, yeah, I started warming up, and I'm a bit awake. But anyway, I love you all. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.